Hey everybody, what's going on? Tony here, another movie review for everybody out there. This one is actually a requested video. It came from on my Facebook page, and actually me and another guy on YouTube here. His name is Jacob Raymond Palacio. I don't know how to say your last name. But anyway, me and him are doing a video review, and I gave him one to review, and he gave me one to review. So what he gave me to review was Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I don't actually own a physical copy of this movie, believe it or not. I used to own the VHS tape, but I gave it away because I wanted to get rid of my VHSs, but I never upgraded it to a DVD or Blu-ray. I will be doing that soon. It's actually on my list. I have a lot of movies I want to get sometime. But this movie, everybody knows this movie. Everybody, even if you don't like clowns, I think you've seen this movie because it's just ridiculous. It's off the wall. Like it's funny, and to refresh my mind, I rewatched it last night, and I gotta say, I never realized how annoying the main guy is in it. Not the cop. I think his name. Oh, is Mike. I think his name is Mike. He's so annoying. The dialogue in the movie isn't bad. It's just that he has that kind of like a nasally kind of thing to him. Like he's like Joe Lombardo and stuff like that. Like these cotton candy cocoons. It goes through me, and like the way he looks at you when he's talking. It's like, that's McGree's Jeep. Jim McGree, they got him. He's dead. He goes through me, but like at the same time, I like him, and the brothers that he's friends with, I could see why he's friends with them. They're annoying as fuck too, but they're funny, and the clowns they're not, I mean, they're obviously not real clowns. They're aliens that look like clowns, and everything's like a circus theme. But the whole thing with this movie is, it's a smaller town. They're at this place. It's like a makeout point called Top of the World, and they see it looks like a shooting star going by, and they see where it lands close by. So, why not check it out? So they go check it out, and there's another character in the beginning who actually sees it and thinks it's Halley's Comet, and he goes to check it out with his dog, Pooh Bear. He calls him Pooh, and he is an annoying fuck. I feel bad for saying it because he's been dead since like 1994, but I'm sorry, his character in that movie was annoying. He's like that typical fucking whiny hick in it, and he went through me, but like at the same time, he was funny. It's like, well, where's the entrance to this place, Pooh Bear? There's nobody here. And then like he grabs the thing he thinks is part of the tent, or like he punches the tent. He's like, I'll rip this place apart with my bare hands, and he punches it. And it's like, why are you punching this thing? Like, I know that the dog got taken, but like, if you think it's a circus tent, why would you punch a circus tent? Like, wouldn't you just like try to lift it up from the bottom? No, he punches it and hurts his hand because it's a ship. It's not an actual tent. And he grabs onto like it's supposed to be like a rope thing, and gets shocked, and he's like, oh! He just drove me crazy. But I wish they would have showed him getting turned into the. I mean, they sort of did, but they stopped it before you saw that he was getting turned into the cotton candy cocoon. But anyway, they go. The couple goes into the ship. Thinks it's like a sort of a fun house kind of thing, and then they find a room where there's cotton candy things, and they think the guy goes, it must be a cotton candy warehouse factory because they're hanging up here. Like, okay, first off, how many cotton candy factories have you ever been in where you can compare it and this is how they look? And the girl's like, I never seen cotton candy like this before, have you? He's like, no. Oh, but it's pretty neat to, like, he's like, it has to be cotton candy. He like pulls off the thing and there's a face there, and you realize it's not obviously a cotton candy factory. And then the popcorn and that, they shoot popcorn at them, and then later on those things turn into creatures, and it's I mean, if you've seen this movie before, you know everything that I'm talking about. I for the people that have never seen it before, I don't want to give it away, but I mean, I love this movie. This is one of those movies I could watch anytime. I'm not afraid of clowns. I think if you were afraid of clowns, like I said, you could. I think you could watch this movie just because it's ridiculous. You know, obviously, like they're people are more afraid of clowns that aren't scary looking. They think they're afraid of clowns, but if they have like the teeth in that, they're not as afraid. It seems. At least I've come across people like that. Some people think clowns are freaky looking in that, but I can understand why you might be afraid of it. Even though it's Tim Curry, he's kind of creepy. But these clowns are just to look at them, they're creepy. My favorite clown in this movie, though, has to be the littlest one. You kind of feel bad for him. Like, he gets his bike smashed by the guy. The guy wants to take it for a ride, and no, I'm not. He's not letting him take it for a ride. He's like, "Can I beep the horn?" And he ends up picking it up and smashes it, and then the clown he cries. So he jumps off the screen, comes back with boxing gloves, and he's like, the guy's like, "What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?" And he just kind of touches his chin, and his fucking head just flies off, and then all the biker gang's like, "Oh shit!" And they just take off, and he's just laughing. Oh, he was a cool character, and all the known clowns were pretty cool, but I'm not gonna like I said, for the people that have never seen it and might want to see it, and I don't want to give a lot away about the movie, explain it more, but it's absolutely a must see. You have to see this movie. It came out in 1988, and a lot of people love the 80s era for movies. I know that it's my favorite era ever. I was born in 1980, and I wish I could have been a teenager in 1980 or in the 80s, and I just like seeing even the brands, if they go into a store. I love seeing different brands of gum and how the labels looked, or if they drink Coca-Cola. I love seeing cans. The guy goes and gets beer in the beginning, and he's walking across, it just says beer on the can, not a brand, but I love the cheesiness of that. And for 1988 and that, they really did good with the graphics, and it's definitely a watch. You got to watch this movie if you've never seen this movie. Crawl out from underneath that rock you're living or under, and just go see this movie. Go over a friend's house who has it, find it online, buy it, and just add it to your library. It's such a good movie. Cannot recommend it more. And I wanted to do a review of this, but I wanted to have an actual copy. But I don't have a copy, so I just made the background of the computer, Killer Klowns. And I hope you can see that good enough. But can't say enough good things about this movie. It's cheesy goodness all the way through, and I really think you'll enjoy it. And I want to thank Jacob for recommending this movie, and like I said, a few people on my Facebook page recommended it. So this goes out to everybody there. Jacob does a lot of video reviews, a lot of nowadays movies, and he's starting to get into a little bit older movies too, which is nice. And he's only 16 years old. He just turned 16. Happy birthday. I know it was a day or two ago, but happy birthday to you, man. 16. I wish I could be at that age again. No, I don't, actually. But lucky you're 16. Now life begins. You have responsibilities. You got to get a job. You don't have to get a job, but you get a job. You can start to drive soon. 2 years you graduate, and then don't get old. Don't get old like me. But yeah, it's good. I also, like I said, I recommended a video to him. I wanted him to review, and I'm sure he'll be doing it very soon. Maybe he did already. But I'm going to put his link below, so make sure you go over and subscribe to him. Tell him I sent you, and go watch some of his videos. He's a 16-year-old kid, but he knows what he's talking about when it comes to these movies. He's not an idiot. He does some good work, good movies that he reviews, and he always has a cool shirt on. I don't know, just go subscribe to him and watch his videos, and that's that. That is Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Can't recommend it any more than I already have. Like, you have to see this movie if you've never seen it. But that's that. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later. Bye.